Hi Sagittarius, this is a bonus reading for the full moon in Virgo that's happening right now. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to help me get this message out to fellow spiritual seekers. This is going to be a general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, so it will not resonate with everyone out there. And today we're going to focus on your work, love, and home environment during this full moon cycle. So I am going to pull all of your cards first, and then we'll jump right into your reading. If there are any channeled messages that Spirit would like you to know during this time, I'll be sure to share them with you after I get your cards set up. Take the top card. All right, we're going to pull one more card. Okay, and a message that I channeled for you, Sagittarius, the Spirit is saying you need to be on the lookout. You need to be out on the lookout for something. I don't know what this is, but I feel like it does point to you guys needing to pay attention. So that means turning inward, which seems to be a theme between the collective and all the zodiac signs here, is being able to take some time out to be able to contemplate, to meditate, to be able to be imaginative in this moment. So there's something that you're going to need to look out for. I think that's what I said, what Spirit is saying. You just need to look out for there's some signs or something that is there for you as well. Okay, so I feel like those are universal signs, but you have to be in a place of accepting, in a place of hearing, listening in the moment so that you're able to understand those messages, that message when it does come through. So in starting with your work environment, expect powerful change. Look at that. There's a lot of change that's coming, that's on the horizon for you during this full moon in Virgo time over the next couple of weeks here. Okay, we also pulled the the 7 of Wands energy here. Okay, so with this 7 of Wands, there might be a lot of challenges and changes that come up for you when it comes to your work. Some of you may, there may be an altercation, or there may be, I don't know if it's an altercation or a some sort of conflict between you and a coworker or a boss, but or you're not on the same page. There's some sort of disconnect that may happen over the next couple of weeks. Where you're not on the same page, but I feel like this brings in some sort of change, and I feel like this change is something that's needed. So it's okay. I want to say it's okay that you're not on the same page with someone. That this change is needed in this environment. Okay, so if there's something you have been trying to implement, or someone else is trying to implement, and there's been some resistance around that, it does feel like there is going to be a change that happens. I do feel too, Sagittarius, I feel like there's an energy of you being like, it's kind of like the lone wolf at times. I don't know if it's you're working on your own, you have, full autonomy, or you're just a solopreneur. But I do feel like there's a disconnect or something from people That's what it feels like. But I feel like this disconnect brings in a change, a revelation where you're able to shed some light on something, whether that's shedding a light on something that you have been feeling, or shedding a light on something that is that needs to be shifted in the work environment here. Okay, so expect powerful change in your work environment. Remember to take that time out to self, because there is something that you need to pay attention to, or a message you need to hear of some sort that is going to be coming through for you. Okay, and I feel like it's going to make a change. It's going to be like a light switch that flips on for you, and it's almost going to be an aha moment. I also feeling too very strongly that some of you will be changing careers, changing industries or something. Um, Maybe that's for some of you working solo, moving away from the environment, or maybe some of you are moving into a group environment, but there is a change that is on the horizon for you guys. And when it comes to the work sector, when it comes to love, confidence is your key to success. Confidence is your key to success. Some of you could be dealing with the Leo here. The Chariot is here. It came out in reverse. I'll show you up right here. Um, but it came out in reverse. So with this Chariot reverse, it feels like there's a lack of something. Whether you have lost relationships, you are lacking confidence, you're lacking esteem. When it comes to relationships, this is also you feeling like you're in opposition with someone. But there's a lack of discipline, and there needs to be self-discipline here. So the confidence is your key to success. I feel like this is an energy of you having insecurities that you're having a hard time that you're overcoming when it comes to love, and it's hard. That's an opposition for some of you guys with this Chariot reverse. But I feel like there needs to be some self-discipline. Those insecurities may show up in you being promiscuous. They may show up in you just um, being in any relationship or settling in some sort of way. But I feel like it isn't something that your spirit necessarily wants for you. I just feel like your ego is sort of leading you. This Leo, very fiery, passionate energy here. But I feel like some of you, although this is confidence is your key to success, I feel like you guys are lacking that right now, that confidence and esteem when it comes to your love life here. Okay, that Chariot, it's a lot of lack that is that you're in right now, and there needs to be some self-discipline. You have to turn that wheel when it comes to love. It's really working through some of those insecurities that some of you may have been feeling. I also feel like it is an illusion, because it's not something that you weren't born that way. It's circumstances that you've been through that have sort of been embedded in your subconscious, and this is the reason why some of you are making the decisions that you make when it comes to love. Okay, so gaining self-discipline, confidence, and esteem is something that you guys need to work on during this full moon time. Is also saying that you need to know your worth. So maybe what it is that you need to pay attention to, or what's coming towards you, is that Spirit is giving you an aha moment that'll be coming up, where you'll realize how you can switch that light switch on. Okay, how you can turn the light switch on during this time frame, so that you can gain this confidence and esteem, and step out of the energy of feeling insecure, feeling lack and loss in your relationships. When it comes to your home environment, it's a time for healing. Okay, a time for healing here for you. We also pulled the Eight of Cups energy. I feel like some of you have been avoiding this Eight of Cups, been avoiding healing, been avoiding stepping out of this pattern. Some of you have been using it as an excuse, using the decisions that you make, the actions that you take. You have been using it as an excuse, as, oh, this is what I was taught, or you have been playing the victim around whether it's work or home, work or love. You've been playing the victim around something. And now it is time for you to leave that behind. Some of you were abandoned with the Eight of Cups here. This is the reason why you need healing. This is the reason why some of your relationships may show up. There's a cycle, a pattern that you continue on in, because of what you may have experienced in the past, whether it has been childhood or past relationships. But I do feel like across the board, there's a powerful change that's happening for you, and it really is about you gaining the confidence and esteem and stepping out of the woe is me victim stage here, Sagittarius. So this is a time for healing here, healing, like I said, healing yourself. We're talking about the home, so maybe for some of you that is beautifying your home, that is cleansing your space as well. Maybe there have been several people that have been in and out of your home, and it's time to let that energy go. Their energy is kind of stuck behind, and it's hard for you to move forward. You feel like there's this energy of you wanting to withdraw and withdraw in home, sort of isolate yourself in a way. It's time for you to heal. So you can't escape some of these problems when they arise and hide, hide underneath the covers. It's time for you to release that, is what Spirit is saying here. With this time for healing and this Eight of Cups energy. Let me see if there's any other messages that want to come up around this Eight of Cups. Yeah, I just feel like some of you have been very disappointed. Whether you have been disappointed in a relationship or just with your living situation. I feel like some of you feel like you should be further than you are right now. Spirit is saying to be patient. Things will happen in right timing. This is a time for you to start anew. And I think starting anew is really building your confidence, because it feels like this is based on your relationships in general, whether they're intimate or work relationships, family and friends, however it shows up for you. It's your relationships in general that you need to let go of some of the things from the past, of this energy of, abandonment and withdrawal and isolation and the insecurities. It's time for you to pack your bags and move on from this energy. And I feel like that's going to be really illuminated during this time, during this Virgo and full moon cycle. So you're not going to have a choice but to be able to work through some of these energies as they arise here. Something then that you can focus on for the remainder of this full moon cycle is alone time. As I just said, some of you have been in isolation. There's a difference between isolation and solitude. So this could be a time of soul searching, being in solitude, not isolation. Isolation is you're running from things. Solitude is you're turning inwards. Okay, so this is a time for you to sort of figure out what these insecurities and these issues are that continue to create these cycles, these patterns in your life, these unhealthy patterns, and really get some answers on that. Just really being one with self, being one with spirit. I'm also feeling connecting with crystals. Some of you could also go near water, be under the sun, connecting with rocks in some sort of way. Rocks carry a lot of vibrations too, so you can sit on rocks. You could feel the vibration, set the intention of feeling the vibration, feeling something outside of the norm that you've never felt before. Trying something new right now is going to be your best bet, and really exploring something new about yourself during this alone time, not just sitting with those negative thoughts and in that victim stage or woe is me stage. This is about a time to explore something that is going to be freeing to your mind, body, and spirit, okay? So again, being by water, connecting with crystals, grounding, being under the sun is definitely going to be beneficial in understanding and creating this new routine of alone time, instead of it being in isolation and being with your negative thoughts and feeling, taking yourself into a downward spiral. Okay, so that is your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated with you, be sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys very soon. Happy full moon in Virgo. See you guys. Bye.